Aloha Ohana. Welcome back to day 30 of the 31-day, 15-minute episodes for your yoga practice. I want to just say thank you so much for your time and energy and being able to do this with me for these 30 days. And then the 31st day, we will have a meditation together. So this is our last asana practice for this little short, sweet challenge, but not forever, just for now. If you have enjoyed my channel and my episodes, I hope that you subscribe, give me a huge thumbs up, and feel free to follow me on Facebook, Instagram at Come Together Wellness. I hope to see you one day in a virtual class online. Uh, I'm happy to do private lessons or a group lesson with your family, your friends. I'd be honored to do that. So please let me know, send me an email, sign up for our newsletter if you want to be part of our community. So today we'll end with a grounding practice. Nice blanket laid out, adding some extra comfort to the body, letting it know that you are about to relax and rest. So come lay down onto your backs, soles of the feet together, open the knees out to the side for a bound angle pose. Reach your arms up parallel to your ears, and we'll just close the eyes here. Breathe and allow your body to just let go. It's okay if it's shaking or not able to let go. Just try to allow your body to be where it is and let it do what it wants to do. Just breathe and watch. Blink your eyes open. Slowly bring your knees in towards each other. Open your feet up wider than your hips, wider than your mat. And we're just going to windshield wiper the knees back and forth. Inhale one side, exhale to the other side. Inhale over to one side, exhale to the other side. You can move your head in the opposite direction, open your arms out to a T. Let's do one more time. Inhale one side, exhale over to the other side. From here, I'm going to just give you some options, starting with easy to advanced. You're going to grab a block. Remember, there's 3 levels to every block. You're going to slide the block underneath your lower back area, the sacrum. It's the bone that connects your glutes to your lower back. So down to the lowest level. This is supported bridge. This is level 1. Up a notch, level 2, and up another notch, level 3. Once you get situated, you want to lift your hips back up and draw your tailbone down towards your knees. So lift your pubic bone up towards your chest to take as much curve out of the lower back as you can so that all the curve can happen up here in the upper back for bridge pose. So whether you're at level 1, 2, or 3, readjust the pelvis and now readjust the shoulders. You're going to place the palms face up and squeeze your shoulder blades together across your spine, creating a foundation in the shoulders and the back of your head. Slightly tuck your chin in towards your throat so the back of your neck becomes longer. From here, you can just stay here or play around with lifting one leg up into the air, maybe both legs up into the air. You can even switch. Here we begin a supported shoulder stand. You're either staying here or you're back down in your bridge pose. And the next option we're going to take is working your way up into plow pose. You're going to use your arms and your shoulders here. You're going to take your hands to your hips, let your legs fall in towards you, and step your feet all the way up over your head onto the ground. If your feet cannot touch the ground, you can take a block up there underneath your feet and take your block up to the highest level and rest your feet on your block. You can take your hands up there or bring them back here onto your back for extra support. And eventually your feet will come down all the way to the ground. And your hips, you want them to be right up over your shoulder line eventually. So just work yourself into plow pose. Chin pushes into your throat area. This is a deep stretch for your whole spine. Really good for your thyroid gland, getting rid of any imbalances in the thyroid gland, any poison. This pose, halasana, translates to poison. So getting rid of the poison in the thyroid gland essentially is what this pose does, in addition to the healing benefits of the rest of the body. Here we'll begin to lift one leg up, hands come to the back, and then the other leg for, as I promised in the earlier episodes, shoulder stand, the queen of all asanas. It's going to take a moment here to get yourself situated. Again, your hips are right up over the shoulders. Try not to move your head around. Hug your legs in towards each other. Draw your tailbone up towards your heels. Just like you're in bridge pose, pubic bone up towards your chest. You can flex your feet, point your feet, come into butterfly, soles of the feet touch, knees open out to the side. Maybe you want to come into the splits or work your legs around, scissoring them. Supported shoulder stand or shoulder stand is the queen of all asanas. Very nurturing to the heart, to your brain, to the lymphatic system, to the cardiac system, your nervous system. Calming down your body, your mind. You can come back down into plow. Feet come down. Another option to go deeper is deaf man's pose. We're going to wrap your elbows around your knees, take your hands to your ears, and then squeeze your knees into your hands and your ears. And that is really good for reducing migraines. If you can and want to add some core work here, let's see how slow you can go. Rolling your spine down one vertebra at a time as if you're crushing grapes down there, a line of grapes, one grape at a time. Nice and slow. Both legs or one leg at a time comes all the way down. All the way down. Take your hands. We're going to bend your knees here, feet flat onto your mat. Slide your hands underneath your sit bones. If you have long arms like me, your hands are going to go down even further. Extend your legs forward, fish pose. Here we're going to push into the forearms. Lift your chest, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Relax your head back and just rest very little weight onto the crown of your head. And if the crown doesn't get there, that's okay. Point your chin towards the ground. Look towards the ground. Breathe deeply into the belly, into your chest, and let your head slide out. Remove your hands from underneath you, and we'll come into a twist. Both knees are bent, arms out to the side. Lift your feet up, knees right over your hips. Exhale, knees come all the way over to the right. Make sure your left shoulder stays on the ground. I like to keep my hand on the top leg to keep the legs together here. If your left shoulder is coming off the ground, move your right ribs over to the right more and see if your left shoulder lays down. If it doesn't, put a block underneath your bottom leg or a bolster or even a pillow until your left shoulder comes down onto the ground. Otherwise, legs stay on the ground. Wringing out your body, wringing out the organs in a twist. Let's exhale, lift the legs all the way up to center. Recenter the body, knees back over your hips, and let's slowly lower your knees over to the left. You'll see here my right shoulder lifts up. So what am I going to do? I'm going to move my left ribs over to the left more, and now my right shoulder lays down. Left hand comes to my top leg for extra weight just to keep the legs together, which adds and makes for a deeper spinal twist, pulling on all these lower QLs and all the muscles that attach into your hips, your sacrum, down into your hips. Twisting helps replenish all the spinal fluid in your spine. Exhale, legs back, come back up to center. We're going to reach the hands towards the feet, arms to the inside of your knees for happy baby. Push your knees down towards the ground, push your feet up towards the ceiling. What does this do? It forces your spine down onto your mat instead of lifting your glutes up, right? You want to push them down for a nice deep spinal stretch. Then rock from side to side. If you can't grab your feet here, grab onto your ankles or even just hug onto your knees, and you can still enjoy happy baby and be a happy baby. Let's give a little smile here. Soles of the feet touch, and just for fun, try to lift your head up to your feet. It's okay if you can't do it now. Just keep trying, and one day you will. You're going to surprise yourself the more you just keep saying yes and showing up. Hug your knees into your chest. Take a big breath in. Exhale. Release yourself out into the final pose. Take the deepest exhale, just exploding yourself outwards into complete relaxation, a pose dedicated to just doing nothing so that you can actually receive everything that you just did. When you rest, you receive. Close your eyes, relax your jaw, soften your tongue. Get all the wiggles out. Let the feet just roll out to the sides, the toes just splay outwards. The palms face upwards towards the universe. Relax your jaw, soften your tongue. I give you permission now to relax and do nothing. I invite you to stay here as long as you need to. Otherwise, begin wiggling your fingers and your toes, reawakening your body. Begin to bend your knees, roll over onto your right side as you come into a fetal position. Keep your eyes closed. Use your right arm as a pillow. Take a deep breath into your whole heart space, behind and front of and the sides of your heart, and feel something you are grateful for in your life today. Feel it as you breathe it in and breathe it out. Slowly begin to push yourself up. Let's come to a comfortable seat. We'll draw the hands together in front of the heart. The final episode that follows this will be a meditation. So if you would like to continue, you can just move right along to the next episode, the final episode of meditation. Thank you, mahalo, so much for taking the time to take care of yourself so that you can take care of those that need you to be your best self, and so that the whole planet heals. Thank you. Hands in front of the heart. We bring the hands all the way up to the forehead. We bow forward as we seal within the energy of this practice. Namaste. Thank you, yogis and yoginis.